Alright, what's good guys, Queer back in Elusive on the channel, and today we are back with another Dragon Ball Legends video, and today we're going to be doing a breakdown video covering the brand new Zenkai Fusion Zamasu's kit and all that. We're going to take a look at it in game because DBZ space, especially lately, I've noticed it's just not been updating immediately, but it is what it is. As long as we can take a look at his kit and all that, that is all I care. So we're going to be taking a look at him in-game, so enough chit-chatting and all this, not waste any more time. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check down below and also sub to the channel notification bell to never miss out on upload. We're on the road to 100 subs by the end of the year, so hopefully we can hit that. Anyways, let us just take a look at his kit. So obviously, like I said, we're going to take a look at him in-game. So we do this right here, and we can take a look at his kit. So let's take a look at his stats. So this is 14 stars, Zenkai 7, fully soul boosted and all that. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. 280, okay, so 260,000 strike attack, 280,000 blast attack. I would say that's pretty much like a good stat for blast, like his main offense stat for a Zenkai. And then 183,000 to both defenses. That's pretty good. By the way, before we can move on, this dude is going to be free. Remember that Zenkais from this point on are free, so you will be able to get this guy fully free to play. You know, you can summon for him if you want to get him quicker, but you do have the option to actually Zenkai him for free fully, so that is definitely good. So he's free. So let's see. So I mean, this dude was already pretty solid, like even before Zenkai. So I mean, I'm expecting probably minimal buffs with him, but we'll see. So his blast card. So let me actually take a look at his kit pre-Zenkai, because I have it pulled up on ZUZ Space on my PC. So his blast card, I don't think changed at all right now. So what's his blue card do now? So his blue card before dealt massive explode damage, which it still does, and then increased enemies strike arts cost by plus 20. Still is the same. His green card, did it change at all? So before, he reduced the enemy's ki by 40, which still does the same thing, and then it also randomly applies 2 of the following effects to self, restores ki by 40, still the same thing. 20%. Oh, it doesn't seem like it changed at all. Wait, what does Zolt do? Does Zolt change? No, it doesn't. His ultimate's the same. Okay, so this doesn't have blast armor, by the way. I thought it did. Interesting. All right, so none of this stuff, none of his arts cards actually changed. Interesting. Okay. All right, so pre-Zenkai's main ability, Julie Ultimate Arts card. He healed 20% HP, got 40 ki, and then he completely ignored the enemy sustained damage cut. Is it the same? What the heck? Oh no, now he gets 50 ki. That's the only thing they change. He gets an extra 10 ki. So now he gets 50 ki instead of 40, and he still heals 20% HP. So damn, okay, that's very small change. Zenkai ability, what is it? Purple God Ki. Okay, so he's buffing Purple God Ki. I saw some people throw out the fact that maybe he could buff Purple Powerful Opponent. I think Purple God Ki is a fine buff, because I mean, you can Zenkai buff UI Goku, you can Zenkai buff like Purple Vegito Blue, you can Zenkai buff... Honestly, those are probably like the two main options. No, Rose, you can Zenkai buff LF Rose. Ooh, okay. Those are the main options. I guess you could Zenkai buff, I don't know, Purple God Goku, but he's not really that great right now. Okay, interesting. Definitely not bad. Definitely not a bad Zenkai ability. Okay, so his first passive, so pre-Zenkai's first passive, following effects occur after, according to the number of timer counts off from the start of battle. So 15 counts, he got 40% extra damage, which is the same. 30 counts, he got level 1 card draw speed, which is the same. And 50 counts, he got -5 to arts cost. Now it's 45 counts, so it takes 5 less counts to get that last buff. In terms of the buffs themselves, they stay the same. And then he dealt 30% blast damage inflicted against all characters except other Zamasu or Goku Black characters. That is still the same. So his first passive is pretty much practically almost the same. Second passive, pre-Zenkai, applies the following effects to self after enemy attack is over, gradually restores health each timer count for 30 counts, and then got 20% damage inflicted, cannot be canceled to 80%. That is still the same. Okay, they really ain't changing much with this dude. And then he also reduced damage by 40% when cover changing. Oh, now it's 45%. Okay. And then he still has the cover change and strike. Okay, so yeah, so far very minimal buffs with this dude. The only thing that's really noticeable, obviously, are his stats. What's the Zenkai 3 ability? So Zenkai 3 ability, 40% own key recovery for 10 counts when he enters a battlefield. Okay. 30% chance to inflict bleed when this character lands a strike or blast arts hit. and then plus 30% chance to inflict bleed when this character lands a strike or blast arts hit if a tag future or god key other than his battle member or other than his character is a battle member. So obviously they want you to run him on either future or god key, which are his main teams anyways. So at that point we have a 60% chance to inflict bleed whenever you use a strike or blast card. Definitely not the craziest unique ability of all time, but definitely not too bad. And then what's the Zenkai 6 ability? Usually the Zenkai 6 ability is always like most of the time better than the third one. So let's see. So the following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. 20% to strike damage. Inflicted for... Why strike damage? He's a blast-based unit. I mean, I get it. They probably want to buff up strike attacks. That way, you know, he's a bit more even, but okay. Nullifies all normal conditions for 10 counts, activates 3 times, and inflicts enemy attribute downgrade minus 50% enemy to key recovery. Sorry, for 15 counts, activates 3 times. Definitely not the craziest. Yeah, his kit definitely isn't like the craziest, but I mean, keep in mind this dude was he wasn't even that bad pre-Zenkai. He was actually still usable. He was actually still pretty decent, you know, in the right situation and all that. He was still pretty solid and all that. So I mean, his stats are good. Like you do have to keep that in mind. His stats are obviously, you know, his stat increase with like 100 plus, like 180 plus thousand to his defenses, especially if you cover change at the damage reduction. It's pretty nice. I mean, overall he's seeming definitely not too bad. Like remember, like I said, he wasn't even that bad pre-Zenkai. So I mean, obviously it kind of makes sense why he got minimal buffs, but still. Definitely, like, on paper, he doesn't really seem that impressive or like that crazy, obviously, but in action, I'm assuming he's probably going to be looking pretty good. And then remember, this dude is free, so you can get him for free and all that, you know, fully Zenkai 7 for free. Alright, so now that we took a look at his kit and all that, I do want to just quickly go over some of the other stuff we got in the data download. So here we have the Legends passes finally coming. I know people have been asking about this for a while. It's become kind of a meme now. So here it is, I guess, the ticket you get. Obviously, remember, Legends Pass is a monthly subscription thing. They did say, I think it was around maybe like $5 a month or stuff. And it's basically just you get a ton of quality of life changes, but it's locked behind a paywall. So, I mean, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Personally, I don't know if I'm going to get it. We'll see. Depends on the stuff, but... I mean, I'm not going to tell you whether or not to buy it or not. I'm going to leave it up to you. But there's that. We're finally getting that, as well as there's this. This, by the way, is strictly for new players. So only available for 168 hours after starting the game. So basically, if you're not a new player, this doesn't affect you at all. So basically, it's a start dash summons. Basically, it's just a banner. You get legendary consecutive summon. So basically, it's a full multi with a guaranteed Legends Limited character. This is not, you know, for us, you know, any veteran players, the players have been playing for a while. This doesn't apply to you. It's just only for new players. So I mean, it's nice, I guess. So there's that. And then we have the battle gauntlet for Zamasu. This is how you're gonna. This is the same thing they did for Janemba. When he got a Zenkai, you could play the battle gauntlet, and if you completed the whole thing, you got 3,000 of his awakened Z power for free. It's the same thing with Zamasu's, as well as you get some extra free crystals. So there is that. So that should be coming out tonight. We have some new equips here. I guess it's a new Janemba equip, a Zamasu equip, and a Goku equip. Interesting. I don't know what any of them do, but there's that. We're getting some new equips, as well as we do have his card sleeves here, which, by the way, his card sleeves do be looking pretty nice, not gonna lie. So there's that. But all right, well, literally as I was ending my recording and gonna go and edit, we got the details for the new equipment. So actually, this Zamasu equipment is a platinum equipment, so that's interesting. So let's just take a look at this one first. So I don't know what this is. Oh wait, from the movies plus regen. Okay, so I'm guessing it's for movies and regen characters. I don't know. So we get health restoration from 5 to 13%, strike attack from 6 to 18%, and then pure damage from 5 up to 10% extra pure damage. Two sagas from the movies. So it does extra damage to movies. Interesting. Wow, okay, interesting. I mean, that seems pretty good, I guess. Alright, so the next one is the one with the Goku. Base crit, up to 12%, up to 15% extra base strike attack, and an extra 12% to base strike attack and health restoration. Movies and sayings. I don't know. I don't see the actual like restrictions or the characters that can be used on. I saw this one though. This is for Future Trunks Saga characters. This is the platinum equipment. Base blast defense up to 20%. up to 30% base strike defense, and then up to 10% extra base health and health restoration. So this definitely seems like a pretty good equipment for Zamasu. It'll make him a bit tankier, as well as he does, you know, he does benefit from health restoration and extra HP. So definitely seems pretty good. So there's that. But all right, now, that's pretty much it for the whole update. So now I can actually end the videos. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a great one.